Ladies and gentlemen, you should be reminded that these are not some mere fictional stories. They are significantly great cases, embodying real-life events, with actual humans and institutions, which in fact took place. Welcome back to the Jurist Prudence Case Laws channel. Please support this channel to grow by sharing the link and leaving a comment down below. If you're new, welcome to the circle. Subscription is entirely free. Please subscribe, and hit the notification button to be notified of our new creations. If you're not ready, a like will be highly appreciated. Today we look into a sensitive, famous, notorious, high-profile case. It involves the Director of Public Prosecutions and Oscar Leonard Carl Pistorius, a disabled sprinter, who was awarded a sports bursary by the University of Pretoria and competed at an international level. He represented South Africa in both the Olympic and the Paralympic Games of 2012. His athletic achievements not only brought him international fame but also into contact with charities, and for his humanitarian work in the world of prosthetic and prosthetic developments he was awarded an honorary doctorate from the University of Strathclyde in Glasgow. If you're wondering why and who is the Director of the Public Prosecutions. A National Director of Public Prosecutions is the head of the prosecuting authority, mandatorily appointed by the President of the country. The Director of Public Prosecutions has the power to institute criminal proceedings on behalf of the state, and to carry out any necessary functions related to instituting criminal proceedings. For the purpose of this case summary we'll refer to the Director of Public Prosecutions as the DPP. In this case, a love story, brutally gone bad. It was the 14th of February 2013 when the accused, Mr. Oscar Pistorius, shot and killed his 29-year-old girlfriend, Miss Reva Steenkamp, at his house by firing 4 shots with a 9mm pistol through the door of a toilet cubicle, in the bathroom adjacent to his bedroom. In the trial, the state made an attempt to show the trial court that the accused had threatened the deceased during the course of an argument, and that she had locked herself into the toilet cubicle in the bathroom to escape from him. Then that's when the accused fired the fatal shots through the door and killed her. To his defense, he first stated that he was not sure if there was somebody in the toilet. Later, he changed and said he mistook her for an intruder. The trial court had found him not guilty of her murder but guilty of culpable homicide. However, the DPP was not pleased with the outcome of this case. On appeal, the DPP argued that the appropriate conviction would be the one of murder. The difference between culpable homicide and murder is that, with culpable homicide, the accused does not have the intention to kill, but ends up unlawfully killing someone due to his or her negligence. Whereas, murder is the unlawful, intentional causing of the death of another. It is worth noting that, an intention can be direct, indirect or come in a form of Dolus Eventualis. That is when a person can be convicted of murder if they foresaw the possibility of their actions, resulting in the death of someone but continued, regardless. Justice Eric ruled that the judge in the original trial had been wrong on the application of Dolus Eventualis. The main legal question of this case became whether the principles of Dolus Eventualis were correctly applied to the accepted facts and the conduct of the accused. For the appeal court to come to its decision, it had to establish whether or not the accused had an intention to kill the deceased. The following questions were asked to establish intention in the form of Dolus Eventualis. 1. Did the accused subjectively foresee that it could be the deceased behind the toilet door? 2. Notwithstanding the foresight, did he then fire the shots, thereby reconciling himself to the possibility that it could be the deceased in the toilet? The judge of the trial court had ruled that the state had failed to prove intention, because the accused would have needed to foresee that his actions would kill the deceased, Miss Steenkamp specifically. However, Justice Leach of the appeal court held that the accused should have known someone could have been killed by firing at the door, regardless of who might have been behind it. The accused's conviction and sentence on count 1 were set aside and replaced with a charge of murder. He was found guilty of murder, having had criminal intent in the form of Dolus Eventualis. The matter was referred back to the trial court to consider an appropriate sentence. Subsequently, a sentence of 13 years and 5 months was granted. Moreover, the judge made a remark regarding the trial court judge. He said the trial judge conducted the hearing with a degree of dignity and patience that is a credit to the judiciary. The fact that this court has determined that certain mistakes were made should not be seen as an adverse comment upon her competence and ability. In light of this remark, I say don't fear making mistakes, because it is through them that we grow. Learn from your mistakes and grow. Take care.